I love the original Zombieville USA game, so when I learned about a PC version releasing in 2025, I felt genuine excitement about a new game for the first time in quite a while. There are plenty of new things in this game to warrant its creation, while keeping enough familiarity to satisfy longtime fans of the series like myself. There are many places I could start at when praising this game, so I'll just go with the selling point of it, the 3D world. You're no longer locked to just going left and right, and a little bit of up and down. It's an isometric game with a fixed camera, so it's not true 3D, but the map is pretty large and you can go in any direction you want. It's best played on controller to take better advantage of the movement and the 360-degree aiming options that are now possible, but you can still play with a mouse and keyboard. The fixed camera can sometimes make dead ends look like escape routes, and this will get you killed, but that's the only thing I take issue with when it comes to the game's perspective. Overall, the shift to 3D quite literally adds a new dimension to this game by allowing map exploration, shooting and running in all directions, and expanding the visual possibilities. The art style of the Zombieville series has been beautifully translated into 3D, and it's just so pleasant on the eyes. The lighting is amazing, the player and zombie models are cartoonish in just the right way, and the colors pop without oversaturating the environment. I played at max settings with stable frame rate above 70 frames per second, and I believe it will run at a reasonable quality on laptops and older computers as well. The look of this game is very reminiscent of an Xbox arcade era game, but in high fidelity, and this works perfectly for the gameplay and tone it's trying to achieve. I wouldn't change a single thing about the game's visuals because they exceed every expectation I could have possibly had for this game. Now, the art and world are both important, yes, and I don't want to take anything away from those, but truly what I look for in a game is having a very fun gameplay loop. I want to say first that I totally understand why some people might not like this title's gameplay loop. Many people want their PC games to have systems with deeply complex mechanics and a wide variety of styles and pacings within the same game. I don't need that all the time, so I appreciate Zombieville 3D's relative simplicity. It can be described in just 2 words: shoot zombies. A good comparison for what this game is would be like comparing the classic COD Zombies formula to the story-heavy insanity that it became over time. I do truly understand why people want the super complex zombies games. I just love my Kino der Totens and town survivals, for my own reasons. You collect money from shooting zombies, and you use it to buy weapons, perks, and upgrades for those weapons and perks to more effectively shoot zombies on your next run. If you like simple but very replayable, then this game will speak to you. The biggest change that this game has compared to the originals, besides camera perspective, is that each level is treated as an endless survival run. You fight zombies and stay alive as long as you can, and the difficulty keeps rising until you succumb to the horde. There is no timer or end destination of each run like how 1 and 2 had, just death. You die, take your cash, and buy from a wide selection of upgrades at the shops. You can start each run with up to 4 weapons that you've bought and upgraded, and you'll find new weapons and crates randomly scattered throughout the map to get more ammo or upgrade over your current gear. These flaming purple zombies will also provide good weapons when killed, but they take quite a lot of rounds to drop in the first place, so plan accordingly. Most of the weapons feel great to use, and some like the crossbow and red dwarf have really cool kill effects. Melee on the other hand just kinda sucks, sadly, but that's hopefully going to be buffed in the future. My only other complaint about the new gameplay is that there are no vehicles you can enter to bulldoze over zombie hordes like in the classic games. Vehicles are locked in place as obstacles, but like Melee, I hope the dev is able to make enough money to make these changes for the game after launch. And speaking of money, I am just so happy to say that I did not see a single microtransaction or pay-to-win mechanic in my playtime so far. That is so insanely refreshing in today's game economy, and it's why I feel like my $9 to buy the game was fully worth it. I bought a video game instead of buying my ticket into an environment that will just keep asking for my money while offering bits and pieces of a video game. I cannot emphasize how much I love not having these elements bombard me, and it makes me appreciate the game and developer just that much more. One huge portion of the game I haven't gotten to discuss yet is the co-op multiplayer because my friends just haven't started playing this game yet. I assume my love of the single player means I'll love multiplayer too when I can play this alongside my friends, but I just wanted to be transparent about why I hadn't mentioned it yet or shown multiplayer gameplay. If it's as awesome as I imagine and my friends finally go download the game, then I'll post a follow-up video about that later on. As I wrap things up here, I will say again that I totally understand why some people will dislike this game and find it boring or repetitive. By nature, it is repetitive. You shoot, die, upgrade, shoot, die, and so on. However, the weapon and perk upgrade system, the beautiful art, the comfortable controls, the satisfying mechanics, these things all keep it enjoyable for me so far. At $10 when it's not on sale, I think I'm going to get plenty of hours out of this game before I feel like I'm done with it. And even if it doesn't, and my mind quickly changes about it after this video goes live, that's okay. I'm just glad Zombieville USA 3D can bring one of my favorite childhood game series to a new generation of platform. The demo is definitely where everyone should start before buying a full game, and I greatly appreciate the dev for offering one. Offering a demo is not something we see much anymore, but this series and its developer continue to do the right thing for its fans. If you enjoyed this review and you want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.